Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, so you never miss these hidden gems of Islamic history. Crescent moon sparkles. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered, who was the first Muslim in Indonesia? A land of thousands of islands, a land of spices, sailors, and stories, today, the world's largest Muslim majority country. But once upon a time, Islam here was unknown. So how did it arrive? And who was the first to embrace it? This is a story of faith, trade, love, and transformation. The first seeds of faith. Indonesia today is home to more than 230 million Muslims. But it all began with just a few hearts opening to the message of Islam. The first Muslim in Indonesia, according to tradition, was a trader, Sheikh Abdul Azis, who arrived in the 13th century. He carried with him not only spices and silk, but also the light of the Quran. He stepped onto the shores of this vast archipelago, where ancient kingdoms thrived, and where people lived by customs passed down for generations. Imagine the scene: a sailor from distant Arabia, offering not only goods, but words of truth, justice, and mercy. Trade routes, pathways of faith. For centuries, Arab traders had sailed the seas, connecting the Middle East, India, and the islands of Southeast Asia. Every handshake in a marketplace, every conversation on the docks, every shared meal with a local family, was an opportunity to share Islam. They did not force. They did not demand. They lived their faith, with honesty, compassion, and trust. And slowly, hearts began to soften. Curiosity turned to interest. Interest turned to belief. The gentle voice of Sufism. But trade was not the only force. There was also Sufism. Sufi missionaries traveled across the seas, settling in Indonesia with patience and humility. Their method was gentle. They spoke of love, community, and spirituality. They respected local traditions, and slowly wove Islamic values into daily life. For the people of Indonesia, this was not a harsh change. It was like the sunrise, gradual, warm, and natural. Stories of the first converts. The chronicles speak of Sheikh Abdul Azis, but also of ordinary men and women. One story tells of a humble fisherman who met a Muslim trader on the shore. Through a heartfelt conversation, he embraced Islam. He returned to his family, sharing what he had learned. His wife, his children, his neighbors, one by one, they followed his path. And what began with a single man, soon became a village of believers. The blossoming of faith. As communities grew, so did knowledge. Scholars emerged to teach the Quran. Mosques were built, not only for prayer, but as centers of learning and unity. Women found new roles in religious education. Families celebrated Ramadan together. Villages gathered for Eid, blending local customs with Islamic joy. The call to prayer began to echo across the islands, mingling with the rhythm of the waves, and the heartbeat of a nation discovering its faith. Culture and Islam, a harmonious blend. Islam did not erase Indonesian culture. It enriched it. Festivals took on new colors. Traditional foods became part of Ramadan feasts. Local art and architecture blossomed, with mosques that reflected both Islamic beauty and Indonesian soul. The faith was not foreign. It became home. A legacy that endures. From the humble steps of Sheikh Abdul Azis to the whispers of fishermen and traders, Islam spread across Indonesia, until it became the heart of the nation. Today, Indonesia stands as the largest Muslim-majority country in the world. But it all began with one man, and one moment of belief. Have you ever thought about the influences that wove the fabric of Indonesia's Islamic identity? From the bustling markets to the serene mountains, every corner tells a story of its own. Traders exchanged not just goods but aspirations, bridging distances both literal and metaphorical. As communities thrived, they adapted, innovated, and merged their rich heritage with Islamic teachings, creating a vibrant tapestry of faith and culture. Each new Muslim bringing the unique background, values, and experiences, contributing to a collective identity that continues to celebrate diversity within unity. As we delve deeper into the legacy of the first Muslim in Indonesia, we recognize that the transformations ignited by Sheikh Abdul Azis and his contemporaries were not merely about religion. They established networks of support and understanding that transcended borders, shaping communal bonds and reinforcing the importance of education. Sufi teachings offered a path of introspection, guiding the people to discover a sense of belonging not only in their faith but within their own identities. Rich traditions fused with Islamic practices, highlighting a society that thrived on coexistence and respect for its roots. The heart of Indonesia began to echo with principles of equity, compassion, harmony, and shared love for humanity. As the warmth of faith spread across the islands, vibrant dialogues emerged within the communities, enriching lives with a deeper understanding of spirituality. Families began to gather weekly, not just for prayers, but to share stories of their newfound beliefs and experiences. Men and women alike took part in these gatherings, fostering a nurturing environment where questions could be asked and wisdom freely shared. Every meeting felt like a celebration, blending laughter and learning, igniting a sense of purpose that resonated throughout villages. With each passing day, the teachings of Islam began to illuminate the daily lives of the people, transcending mere ritual into a source of joy and inspiration that shaped future generations. The ripple effects of this transformation were profound, with networks forming that connected isolated villages and distant cities. Tales of Sheikh Abdul Aziz's teachings traveled far and wide, inspiring not just locals but also the next wave of traders who arrived. They too carried along the spirit of sharing, urging many to explore the depth of Islamic teachings and values. Each returning merchant brought fresh perspectives, linking communities in ways that transcended trade, nurturing bonds that honored both tradition and faith. The archipelago began to pulse with the collective heartbeat of unity, drawing together divergent voices into a harmonious chorus of believers. As the sun set over the horizon, casting golden hues across the islands, whispers of faith continued to resonate in the hearts of Indonesians. Families gathered in their homes, sharing food and stories, creating yet another layer of connection built on shared beliefs and values. The sound of laughter echoed alongside the prayer calls, signifying not only devotion but a community bound by understanding. With every gathering, the essence of Islamic teachings became more rooted, transforming daily life into a beautiful tapestry woven with rich cultural heritage, warmth, and a shared sense of purpose. The first seeds of faith planted long ago had flourished into a vibrant community, reflecting the resilience and unity of the Indonesian people. With every step, Sheikh Abdul Azis not only introduced a new faith, but also sparked an awakening among the people of Indonesia. His presence resonated, like a gentle breeze rustling through the trees, inviting hearts to explore a deeper connection with the divine. The stories shared during quiet evenings transformed into powerful narratives of hope, guiding individuals to see beyond their routine lives. Each tale carried the weight of shared experiences, fostering a collective yearning for understanding and compassion, as the community gradually embraced a new way of life. This evolution was not just about conversion, It became an intertwined journey of self-discovery, spiritual awakening, and communal growth, forever changing the landscape of Indonesia's identity. As the sun rose on the archipelago each day, the morning prayer calls marked the beginning of a new era for the Indonesian people. One by one, they would gather in the mosques, sharing their journeys of faith and further intertwining their cultural identities with the essence of Islam. Conversations filled the air, where the stories of their lives mingled with teachings from the Quran, creating a harmony that celebrated both heritage and belief. This beautiful blend reflected the spirit of unity among them, as they forged ahead together into a future illuminated by shared values and mutual respect. They found solace in prayer and strength in community, building resilience through shared values and teachings. Each heart that embraced Islam became a beacon of hope, guiding others to join the unfolding story of faith in Indonesia's rich landscape. As the fragrant scents of local cuisine wafted through the air, families came together to celebrate Islamic holidays, infusing traditional dishes with renewed purpose and joy. Each festivity became a vibrant canvas, painted with shared laughter, enhanced by spiritual reflections and a deeper appreciation for each other's presence. The legacy of Sheikh Abdul Azis and the first converts resonates through generations, forging a path of belief that beautifully intertwines with Indonesia's essence. This journey reminds us that faith is not merely a doctrine but an enduring connection among people, a celebration of humanity woven into the fabric of our lives. From the humble steps of Sheikh Abdul Azis, today, Indonesia stands as the largest Muslim-majority country in the world. Reflection and AMP, Call to Action. The story of the first Muslim in Indonesia is more than history. It is proof that faith spreads through connection, compassion, and example. May we carry that same spirit in our lives today. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Crescent Moon.